Hey guys, welcome to my aesthetic autumn. Wait a minute. Okay, that's better. Welcome to my aesthetic autumn day in the life. There's something so special about autumn. Waking up to the crisp morning air, seeing the trees change to orange and yellow hues, stepping on those crunchy, dead leaves. It's just my absolute favorite season. So I thought, why not turn that into a vlog? So you can feel like it's autumn all year round. My morning is pretty typical. I wake up, make my bed, and head to the bathroom to get ready. I know this is supposed to be an aesthetic autumn day, but I can't do all that until I finish my homework, which will take a few hours. Luckily, this is a YouTube video, so I can speed it up. Whoa, that was fast. So a few weeks ago, I had a cake pop for the first time. And ever since then, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Cake pops are the absolute best dessert. Fight me. There's just something so good about that sweet and chewy interior. It's almost like a brownie and a cake combined. And don't even get me started with that chocolate coating. I would say the only thing excessive about it is the price. I mean, look at this thing. That was $6. $6 for a bite of cake. So I thought, why not make my own cake pop? It'll be cheaper, I can make it in bulk, and it'll be autumn themed. I want to use this pumpkin bread and muffin mix as the cake part of the cake pop, but I'm not sure if it'll be too dry. I think it should be fine though if we had frosting. Except we didn't have frosting, or any of the other ingredients. So we had to go to the grocery store to pick them up. Alright guys, we just got back from the store and we have all the ingredients we need to make this pumpkin spice cake pop. So let's get to it. Also, my sister's going to be joining us. Can you get a bowl of water so I can just scoop it out?
What?
Oh, 1/4 cup of oil?
3/4.
Okay. I forgot there was water in there. Well, now it looks like I peed myself.
At least it's not oil.
All right, back to business. So while we're baking bread, it actually reminds me of something I learned in class. So you guys know how you use yeast to bake bread, right? Have you ever wondered why yeast works? Well, basically, yeast are a type of facultative anaerobes, which basically means it can survive with or without oxygen. We humans are aerobic, which means that we need oxygen to survive and breathe. With oxygen or without, everything alive needs to go through cellular respiration. Now, when yeast goes through cellular respiration, they take their glucose and then they go through glycolysis, creating 2 pyruvates. For us, after we create the 2 pyruvates, we would go through the Krebs cycle and the rest of our process of cellular respiration. But for anaerobic creatures, they actually go through a different process, and for yeast, it's called alcohol fermentation. During alcohol fermentation, they can create 2 ATPs. But also, they create byproducts of CO2 and ethanol. And when you bake bread, the yeast is respiring, so the CO2 it breathes out is actually creating the pockets of bubbles in your bread, which is why your bread rises. Isn't that pretty interesting?
Yeah. So is yeast alive?
If you guys could smell the pumpkin spice, you'd be jumping with joy.
But now all I can see is a lot of diarrhea.
Stop! That one's mine. You can't eat any more of these. You have to melt them. Give it to me. Honestly, I have no idea how double boilers work, so I don't even know if this is the right way to melt chocolate. But I do know that every time I use the microwave to melt chocolate, it always goes terribly wrong, so this has to be better, right? we've run into a slight problem. As you can see, this is supposed to be the chocolate. It's really crumbly. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to melt it again, but at this point I feel like I've just already over melted it. And if that doesn't work, I still have half a bag of white chocolate left, so we can somehow save this. Bread is ready. It's still very hot right now, so we're gonna have to wait for it to cool down. Otherwise it'll melt the frosting and we won't be able to shape it at all. All right, let's pour this thing in. It doesn't look very appetizing right now, but don't worry, we're gonna crumple it up so you won't be able to tell.
Hold on.
Oh wow. Let's just let this sit for a little bit. In order to save this, which we can't really save now that we've thought about it, we're gonna just make it brown zombie hair. So let me go ahead and add in some random food dye and try to get it to be a dark brown. Oh no.
Maybe we should melt it a little bit more.
No, we can't. Otherwise we would not use this as hair.
Food coloring is not mixing in.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless if it's like zombie barf.
Maybe it's just like wild colored hair.
Do we have to put this on our cake pops?
Yeah, maybe we should just start over. Cake pops are done. They didn't come out quite as well as we expected, but I think they're still pretty cute. So now we're gonna do a taste test.
These look like the evil like dust bunnies under your bed or something.
Okay, which one do you want?
This guy.
I'll go for one-eyed one too. Look at
Yeah, this looks like Ike from like Monsters.
That's Mike.
Oh, Mike.
3, 2, 1. Mmm. This tastes just like the $6 cake pop. I'm not even lying. I would highly recommend this recipe. Not our recipe, but a future make your own cake pop at home recipe. After that little fun baking adventure, I did a little bit more studying, but nobody wants to see that, so we'll just skip to the main meat of this video. The haunted house. I've never been to a haunted house before, believe it or not. I'm kind of a scaredy cat. But I am 16 years old, so I thought it was about time I do something Halloween themed. All right, you guys, we're on the drive to the haunted house.
The light is really bright.
Yeah. It was actually raining at the haunted house, so everything was really muddy. But that didn't stop us from entering the house. What did stop me was my chickenness. Yeah, I bailed within the first 3 seconds. But we did end up sitting around a bonfire eating cheese fries, making s'mores, and also playing carnival games. Well, that wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this vlog, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Bye!